everybody to another episode of Sundays with Sully. Today we are out in the workshop. We're with TJ, and we are going to be going over how to do a proper VHF cable connection. It's a real common problem we see when people are saying they're not being heard on their VHF or they're not receiving. Generally the connections are really poor. So I'm going to let TJ take it from here, kind of walk you guys through step by step on how to do a male and female connection on a VHF cable and the tools you're going to need for it. Go ahead, TJ.
Alright guys, so right here we have our basic tools needed for this. We have some heat shrink right here, 3/8, some flush cutters, some coax crimpers, a razor blade, a torch, and some loppers for the wire here. For our connectors we have a simple female, we have a male, and a BNC, and as well as a DA645 that can attach to the female to make a PL259. So I guess I'll just jump right into it. First thing I like to do is always put the heat shrink on, and as well the collar. Let's see, we'll do the female first. Get everything situated. It comes here with the collar, a pin. Okay, cool. So I like to put the collar on first. That way you're not fumbling around with the shield when you take it back. Sometimes it's a little tight, but otherwise it should go on. So once you have your shrink on and your collar, first step I like to do is get back to the straight of the center conductor, and you're about going to take off about 2-3 millimeters. And it's always, you know, if you got a fresh blade, be careful that you don't get into that center conductor. Where I like to have those flush little trimmers that help get the shield off. So once you got about, a couple millimeters there for your center conductor, you're going to want to go ahead and take that jacket off. And we'll put that pin on. And we'll take our coax crimpers, give a good double crimp here. And then we'll slide this guy right here. And then we'll bring up that collar. Make sure it's nice and snug. Give it a good crimp. We'll do a good test to make sure we can't pull that off. Slide this up. And we'll make it official.
Just that simple.
Wham bam. And here, if you want to make it a PL259 for the VHF.
For your standard run-of-the-mill VHF.
Sometimes this is a little easier than the soldering if you don't have a solder gun readily available. Spin that on. Drop that. And there we go.
That's it.
So,
all right.
Do one more? Or?
Yeah, why don't we go ahead, let's do one more. We'll do the other side there,
Let's
and
do a B and C.
let's do a B and C connection. Same kind of thing here, same tape of cable.
So here we got a same idea. We have a collar, a center pin, and bread and butter of the connector. Go ahead, we'll make that nice and even. So again, we'll take the 3/8.
Don't forget your heat shrink. There you go.
Yeah, put that on, and we'll make sure our collar goes on next, because it's never ideal when you got it all stripped back trying to get this collar on. You'll be fighting yourself. Here with the B and C, it's actually, we're going to take off a little bit more to the center conductor than the previous one. Get back that excess shield. Give a double crimp. And to seal it up, make it official, we'll shrink it up. And that is your basic BNC for RG8X. And
That's it.
that's it.
Pretty quick, pretty simple, but like you said, it is a common fault we see, these connections just not done properly. It's generally not a fault of the radio or a fault of the antenna. It's generally at your connections. So if you're having a problem with the VHF radio, that's the first place you guys are going to want to start. So, as always, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for TJ for giving us a hand here, showing us how to do these connections. Stay tuned. I don't know what the hell we're doing next week, but I'm sure we're going to have something you're going to want to watch. Till next time, guys, take it easy.
Take care.
Peace.